say 1992 constitution the aba say ye betimi akasa ye freedom of speech ne freedom of expression no ye wo Fred say media rights so ni nyina e wo hono but bebia bedru die se wo kasa na se president Mahama kasa enye ne da ye beti de wakasa na wo se enye ne de no obami achew na wo de ade bia ba betoa eto se asem a wo kan ye a creative fear and panic na esa ye false publication na is adna ba be criminal na se ye ba bechi e ha adwen ye bedi e ho nkomo omo se na se so lawyer for ni judge for so if I dey legal vacation omo call October e omo call no August omo be ba ye se nyame aduma so October end ho ba bi e na ombeba ye no e ho nkomo e wo ho ye ka so mo legal vacation na e trese doesn't mean say court atutum e de safora kogu dem ana doesn't mean say ye na mo sensei no obika se wo je wo yire firi nsem ana se wo je wasase ana wo kai kuta wo se ne dia na se wo dan ni sa manso twa bi ba wo timi fa court ana legal vacation is that what it means na etore bia na ese fe kofo bi say vacation judges omo so wo ho say omo ye vacation judges e de na omo ye adekunte ye di sa nkomo ni say Chief Justice Eddie Abaso ama warrant say judges be say 11 as 12 won betimi atena se edi nsem na de eye kakra mu ni say ensem lo mu di no we do ma ye specific say ye ni sa ensem we so that so called oral cases no ye see ye ni but lawyer for be so che say ye wo sa vacation judges no on there what will be a human rights issue be na ye de call be a bill application be omo age no na ye de call but yet the full tract so called no enye sanity and ye ma ye specific say sa asem we die chenchina nchi a ye ni no during legal vacation it is ankobo no ibedi now what about the third term President Mahama this week me who publication that is a searchlight and the debate say CSO's call for referendum on Mahama's third term bid. And I'm saying, really? CS was obeying. Are they okay? Yeah, young referendum.
Lapdogs.
Sir, at the end 2020, that person Mahama, yeah, not just obey Abano. Almost started the uncommon invest of Ghana. Liga, you for being with the say, President Mahama bet ma kote mana because not primaries and then for the one say or just 4 years and they need 8 years, but 4 years a year. It is not enough. And was article so there's a lacuna somewhere the constitution betting me I take advantage of not meeting the quartet. Aba say nipa me sense be no the Supreme Court e be mo babaka e no mo di rule ni beba President Mahama say what that one now the beyond of our constitution no kwhwe sa article no say ye say ebuta ko mienu ato aso ye say titi ntemu ana wo say da bia wo hwe ba o kan a kire say wo ko mienu a enwan wo say sa netie in fact I know what can but what can the presidently say that is what it means. What about if you say Supreme Court e ka say ye ka say 2 terms are it should be consecutive say twaso na je say omuka say it is a twaso a nti obetima kwotete me so nya obekọ cause one ka say constitution kwa asesa kro mba wonko nti he should be very very emphatic nti na ebedi sa enkomo no wokasa ne achi no ebedi sa enkomo nti na de ye ne senior citizen lawyer Charles Owusu Juana a lawyer enema ensem bebrebe na ewo kroma ye ka eho asemi wo ye so wo ye Christoni enkofo bi entitini fie say ema asofo bi a omo ne from so mo ya asofo ya mejiri minim bible ko omo ken ekan yakopon to ko bi nkoma no na afedi omo preach say an omo ntena ho ema Dr. Baumia say wo ye kremoni no ema me ye president because we kremoni the bad year and then kremofo
there are a lot of people are omo yasofo say I can say it's omo yasofo ebinim so ha no omo yasofo but adom na fio mutiri because no man omo ye no adom no say without repentance nti ada wo omo yem and na omo di sika ombenya die and omo de nam na omo keka kansem mamba nkrofo commission in nyoma anya no kure. Now the other time there was some Zoom meeting been at this issue about prophecies and stuff by and I make a sure say prophecy the presumption is that and the truth of the matter is that Nyankopon e kasa fa nipem
yes
no akasa hye we nipa so kokoka enti so prophecy do ma say bem sa memu in Bible no yesi wabo ai ne ediku because where the trash at Nyankopon. There must be some sort of punishment because who say some prophecies here grow for you may affect your life.
Of course.
Obi di nisika be kwa koma osofo bi say okay osofo na she come say on fasika say mra and onye say enso ade na ama nipa kwa na well to do ubehu na for be here ni. There must be some sort of punishment for those of them and your mama prophecy eba no. There must be a deterrent. Inti ukwa ye prophecy bi na say prophecy na mmemu a also who say there will be a deterrent. Asembeba inti me masa prophecy no. Say nyame no nkasa ya men kasa because prophecy in the essence of it is that Nyankopon no kasa Nyankopon say ya den na asem ye and amen. Yes. And that he watches over his word to perform it.
Yes.
It is a okasa
kasa preko
ejada to ebebem ukwa hwe Bible ma or say tomorrow by this time there shall be wheat and barley and it shall be sold for the fat. Nipa no ka say mbemu no ye no omo ye den they trampled upon.
Oh yes,
and ye it asema Nyankopon kan let there be light na aba, let there be way na esi,
let there be there was light.
Yes, nti Nyankopon ka sema o kan no kure no kire we se kokoko ebebem nti wo ba ye prophecy na office isika na wo pe nti wo ba ye a word of knowledge na the agigigi nkrofo sika I was say yetimi move to a certain session Christian council will come up with something that can punish these people. No more jais apple bona ekoso won sorry ni apple bo.
All right, nti lawyer Charles Owusu Juana na yenini di enkobo no ha bishim special edition yewe program is pe na yewe this edition is pe na chese dash beje dwam na atenase na omo the special reports across the country but because the Saturday ni di chese ye koto aba ko regional executives and party no form back kama now so you are chairman of FOB 08 it be di eno hon komo Thursday last week NPP for any demonstration say democracy na say die President Mahama woti etiaso na nkomo bebre ne woka nyina na kwa koye freedom of speech wo kasa se pe ne ya che wo kasa se pe ne ya che no wo fa de say
oh say me yi
we press conference
me press conference freedom of speech chichichi grofone you know a arbitrary use of power now who say NDC for beba power no almost can send be breach Ghana from Ghana for GD then most of it na propaganda to say cathedral assembly can say and other things to say a 24-hour economy. It's unachievable because you need even the foundation to project that one. And no more be no more kind. And I frustrate I'm frustration be enter into corridors. I almost feel say Masa ade no yentimi amfa ehu bi anhye nkrofo mu a so mo keka sa se ne party ne be nusu kura because never say ne adada
eti ehu omusuro
oh I'm so fear and no mo dey chichichi because President Mahama say campaign now for 2024 elections so catch about me so is stupid.
Was this about the economy
stupid what did they make an say stupid and so papa no chini to yeah be that because all in your opinion and all share, even though it was a bit insulting.
Yeah.
I feel say President Totisono, the Chromo for no, almost Sakawa for a Sakawa mafia. And no can say, no more. President Chinitum, if I know the president raised this issue with some elders,
I will share so
yes, I saw no because I said my papa came on Kamoshi. What did they make an answer? It is a whole president at your level. Not Tamana or your opposition. Ultimate car way in Ama, ultimate frimu, a president. We need election be president here. Why are you stopping other people from sharing their views? Because in some of the president, the preso, or could the president Jacho. Even to the extent they say, Omokochi will be so be a Kasak, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, His Excellency, the next president, no, Obama. Omakochinama, also there be. Mensumamo, Minya complain biamo, biaso, bianconcocho bia. Because Metiasia, so be can be bisanas and Yanokra. I am miss statement, I made the beba, and a bit to me. And
Omoncocha Basintale. Some Basintale said Dr. Bamia Cremoni, or we preco, about whiskey. And creative and panic.
Oh, send a kitchen for paying Muslim community because I'm on ever to Aba.
Yes,
I'm a Dr. Baumia. It is someone who said Dr. Baumia, every preconia a taboo or maybe there's no one to Ababa. Just one show course for what some woman said, and I'm making because of a cafe. Yes, into a cafe, the other thing I said to Abama. Someone what's your name? It's in a stand, Tomo, yes, one of yes, and your mabui, Eddie go from Hofi, Eddie Grania, Sami Definana, or to no, Sase, Kumana, and no, because of Mr. President. It's the way out of the ordinary. Among Ghana folks who know constitutional rights, say, freedom of speech, guaranteed. Because Kamima Minkabi, I'm a womb. Yeah, Votuma, we are. Yes, 4 years and San Yasa to Ababium. Yeah, so humanity between that period of time. Casa, Casa. I say, ye, na it me a yentino, Minia, Okaya, and Ukraine Oka. No man ekosonidia. The fear of Nyomabi Omaka and son of mobile power. I always say, daddy, say, and yan credit or catch the Ghana for an internal moody back and for. And nothing as a so we use a draconian method to try to shut people down, jail people, and the rest of it. But because we won't try forever. And he say no, I put to be NPP for a man tell me about why I say no, if you lost count of number of people like actually woman. To say a foot NPP for the say. More NPP for some way politicians. Politics is so there's sanity. So who incumbent to be one incumbent in the per se. Kwaya Kianaki or Samba power near a year. That's on your Democrat power on the bones, Sanoma we a cosu. But who jaipe nature say fear, now that be Ramu, nature so with Timmy I had your bay. It measure Munkuran says, I Mwasama Mokikano, but Miss Ramo, President the Ninatem. She said, be able to down what could the president them the you say anti-TSA. Yeah, be anti-TSA. It's a mundi president, but someone in Nigeria, among us a president, and as a president who can't wait there in a way near Kosuti, a face with the drudge, and I know the politics, but who did president that time now? Bible post so who share or hine before obikum. Into share who did not time and wash in a before. Yeah, it's a biana, bibiano, and peso, yebiano. No, I. Intino, Nefe, or no Catabika, we could be no. But intino, attempt the moon film. But more politic, the more no, but you have a moon, baby crown for ancient. Derby, Internet Safia, I be. And I want no more house arrest. But got to be no, see yourself. Don't move. I see yourself as arrested. But who just talk about me? Obey with the 2028 elections. And then there be anywhere between us. God don't call me. Mean my call the whole country. My co vote region. And I could see a brown half. Old brown half. And then me find me the old kaboom. Yashina boom. Me could follow. Then could see nothing region. And then me could see my co wa. If I then Boga Tanga. My co wa. My co ye. If I say Kumasi. Name it. Eastern region of Kobepia. Yes, I remember. The people are so much disappointed of the government officers. NPP, NDC government, Benin, Yomi, Nabetu Tosu, Ombenya Juma, Mensaye, Ombea, Omnioma Betu Tosu, Fan Bibia, Better to light Belso. The opposite no Muhuna instructively don't tell us we can think. I say, look, we have a population of people there were unemployed people who come here. Government in Akasanso agrees that there's a percentage of our population who are unemployed. Unemployment means no revenue. Now the question is, how do these people survive? If we have agreed, say the survival of the fittest don't mean police barbechu. It's a queer idea yachichildren in say. A dem ratchitchildren in South Mimi, a comedy no bedding. I just say the government is actually encouraging so our microphone sustenance in terms of income support and unemployment benefit and abibisa no man for kakaka no man for jomwa. Let's just say the government is not looking after those people. Yet policies are coming out that presuppose to say BBI is fine. The last budget Tomu ready and who see the skabia shem says we are the more unemployed in Crawford. Davi. And I had the support to low income groups. Davi. And I disability for. A go for quasi in Tuamoka. Davi. Any that kind of thing. Ain't no a chroma a ding. It's government, Mr. Mo. the TB and said dollar never cost 17, money cost 17. Now we want to your crofoka, want to your contractors because Tamane was 17. Then you move this about 14. Then you move because they're consistent work from the finance ministry, any Bank of Ghana, and the money drop in tandem with the economy. But they say full drop boom to 10, 11, and and I'm saying culture back with fufu. Master, made 200 cities.
Yeah, I don't go you one. Go you one. I can lawyer. We are coming one. I can't be free.
200 cities.
I mean, let me tell me, what did Michirima?
Some time back, go there. At least 80 cities and 70 cities. Many, my one topic, they say 200 cities.
I go concern about 15. With Jimmy, you know, my Jim for 20. Come on,
where come
some Mancumantoso?
We go in, go Jimma, me pen was it. All
right, Mati.
It's about me, dear Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. This a man for Atinase. A man for Hunejuma. The Juma obey, even as a president. I jay a man a Juma and son away. A Juma edition is operability. To say, I breach it, the person is sending scar, come me, and you do a breach, and then watching the person sending scar. So, Kitani Momo Nunquandia, Messania man. Now, or they are to the card, so, or they are cutting account to move. Now, ban the card,
yes,
what you may use to the card in a day. And they may be only a shusha. The economy needs our facility, we all. And to your momo, it means you saw the whole world without any frills. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, among for creating jobs. Sag Momui, se unam lord Kwahma. Opa kind tables are among for any amount for chair beyond this economy or motonska. Omo enterprises.
Yes.
It is I know taking care of a huge employment base. Our country. One policy. Sanka agenda 111 government did buy and as what we and as a government did buy and a government so we agenda 111. At least permanent jobs they be creating. They solve a lot of unemployment problems. So why say necessity agitate or more Mr. President, for any bra from Kakra, nation crofona or more grounds no. Naja said crofona or more can some children or more mawa. You say, tem ye yina ye also do I need to know. A fluke and yet true.
Like a Marian common, but mining sector. Mining sector, say, dear, say, turbulence be abaho. And yes, ye jiwe and Adamus for among and cry someone cry about ye galam say or ma iso yaji or mulis no or ma apili or ma pudu adeno and some basa ye jiwe dear the come away is Adamus dear yakodi you knew the commando as some force suspect say Kobe befako. Who is a man sector?
Well, send a trend. Send you are entitled to look at the trend of things. Now we can say, okay, it's animal way call this way. President in Miano, in terms of
company
and the company, no, if any say engineers and planners, and you know, you want to move to a certain level, okay, engineers and planners, okay, a Ghana company, maybe the expertise were mining more are all of a sudden you take state mines and then your man near the man. The expertise were hinefa. How long has he been in this business and the rest of it? Because the state will have to say, okay, we want the best. So the bear between, but more importantly, go down Makai. See the mining a yima company, but it says every Cosmo, I fancy, or Mofia Bridge on the mine. The mining concession, the presumption is say, you need to carry the best set up mines, Scabibri. Into the man, your money concession, or banners or be set up, or your machines near you. Time no sooner than the time is son. I say reverted to government, I say time reverted to private sector.
There be.
Because Ghana depends on gold.
Yes.
For the revenue, the serious revenue.
They say the nyasa get
and I say it may control your gold mining companies. It will be a time in the sun. I say government effort, not government developer, not corporate entity.
I know of 5 year mining support services companies.
Just as Ghana, if you move banning, I feel the yes, and you'll be nature. because you can't ban this idea to help us so that we are to say kind income support if we are making. So that we are by bit means one big kaka.
Yes.
The revenue that comes in. Now how the command a private sector, and that's what you catch also when your profit be.
When
your profit. So ultimately usika name. And that's the risk. And I feel we can nationalize. Yeah, Mrama Ekwame nationalize it. Even private sector companies beer. You feel say government has got commercial interest.
Yes.
Finances depend on that.
Strategic.
Yes, to me nationalize it. It is I don't feel about na bibi basana CFA. Yeah, next year they move before. Yeah, the government now can set up in the system to control so that can ever government or government Juma soy. Until the question is true. There's a lot of tsunamis then a 12 mine in a year. Yeah, Jinkro lines is there. That is a perception. Yeah, Jinkro lines is there because NDC way. There's a short time beer government will change. So government change here. Nasa no maya mu yi e kosui ye de bi yamwa mema munsu because tit for tat butter for bread
sa na beba na nyame aduma elections ya e kosui na obebusa se wo de wo leadership yi bebre mu party bebre yedru na ye to abasati day yakọ police stations yakọ to awie akoletwa area yakọ to awie police stations ya to awie afi ye to region ye region ye si pa near the mesme de na seseso nyame adma 3 October na ye de no so aseseso ye no kwamo nipa say nipa ku be hwana ene ma be na se hwehwe ne ye to aba ede ma wobi
me de me feel say omo ko obi dada no omo no mo positions dada no the results tells us and some film aba and so train the course. Now the question is yes I'm another chance and there be just a party in independent. Into more to abana mo beto abana no man be why somebody too hopeful. Say be a way to her. No your chairman no ye munim nyoma ekoso enyoma ankoso yi ene nyoma munim ni nyina ena munim de ya yeluzu some constituency as a region ho mu see vote so tepa because of enyoma bi ekoso some ka for side ni pa ne side ne ba biu a e bia next time e be west say ndike 2028 is to see me win elections di here ko for money abre omodo party no be party nya wo mu use party no edi ayeyi debi enya ne yehwehwe
okay
nti no mu amoko to aba for regional for no
executives
mu mani mu aye so obi na mouse kakra na so koto aba o disika ma so kokoto aba enso buwe wani as a member of the party first ne hu say aba na wokoto no o to na aboa party no
ya mamo kwan ba betina fi yen ko legal vacation ni matters arising gbe for at the state to the babontin
legal vacation no yeah we say lawyer or yeah juma the whole year
yeah
nti do baby a also timiji na home to say the obi a call leave near you the normal in legal vacation na just a court no kra judge to so kra so mu here onya holidays nti my lawyer is okay lawyer court no yes be a court near 2 court no dey ya tutututu but ebi no ebi be 1 2 or 3 or 4 and 11 and whatever ye buye I know you 40 said you can we ma narrative emergency cases cases are ebi a injunction obi say obi ade and obi ye we and then you maybe because you intimi ntwen ema substantive judges in ma ansana yaye nti that is the essence of omo nti no crap no say we no ba adwuma omo ba we vacation number now we said musuko vacation but the more important point is for lawyer no lawyer never find the time into me can tell lawyer na ya man legal vacation no prepare no so say by force o me ejuma legal vacation in that say legal vacation into no lawyers and most of the time so much join no cases need to after the vacation, so the bear will be me taking a legal vacation because even the judge no all year jumano, judge na legal vacation more year jumano. See a vacation we are not other judge in a bar. On also call vacation. Now lawyer and the time no be call vacation. For so the so on your cases now. time be no confusion there no the many chief justice and many nyadwene so the theater base certain courts should operate on certain substantive matters there many nyadwene me say against the lawyers right to have a vacation out of the 12 months now why you jumasano it is against I'm expecting a GBA4 will come. And these are some of the things that Ghana Bar Association should come out.
Also, my issue statement.
Yes, and I mean,
my issue statement. President Ifwagati. And my issue statement. But you know, interestingly, no. Tuesday, says, a Dubai. What's a Dubai case? A court. As a lawyer, touch and a lawyer. But court, no judge, and they say. Woman and I watch as say 17th of this month. So what ba it in lawyers na anko but defendants in a coy and accusing at the coy. It was say wa ma or next week no mumba na se lawyer nenka ho a wombe for wombe catch Dubai he say one kasa any cross examination
constitutional. And it's surprising say judge or tina konwema senka bibi ensia ti say vacation in May George lawyer ni betime taking a vacation and I work aside and come adwen I say okay lawyer no ma dey any case into but where there is a legal vacation which everybody understand including the judge himself I didn't say catch a lawyer and say ama I can only lose the constitutional right to have a lawyer to defend. Waka.
First, judge Bonga.
Maka say there's a big problem at Ecoso judiciary in Chrome has. Problem na Ecoso judiciary. The judgments ni fi judiciary ne ban. And this is first, you know, it is causing a lot of problems because now we cannot even advise your clients properly according to laws and then precedent. It may advise you mobile because why we are laws, no? Laws in this say precedent so consistent with the law.
Yes.
Why advise you class case with the papa who be winning. Who be gonna judge a decision be and you're consistent with the laws and that's me can I think I said. It is because that is refill said they can do these things and get away with it because there's an appeal. Oko England and other countries are. Your friend Bibi said the judge has misbehaved.
Okay.
Now judge will be behavior and it is because you have made a ruling totally against the law and the relevant precedents. And also about the Sanma, what they do is they will obey you at Tadia. Ombe Saki was a judge. Because what misbehaved when you find say yes, it is true that you have misbehaved. But first as I then say back room happy. Because the judiciary cannot be politicized. If the judiciary is politicized, we are finished.
But do you think say the judiciary has been politicized?
Of course, we mean some of the decisions that are coming out from the, you know, especially want to make case, you know, want to make TV to America, want to make case in India. I feel say there's more politics in it than law.
Well, in fact, Metias or co-station be now will be sending me TikTok. It's now what can one say the almost year na and yes be or no per se and we're engaging in so-called illegal mining activity. What doesn't mean say he was doing illegal mining.
Seminar. I can be corrected though, but the essence of the assembly say I could mining a corporate body and I could license so your money so on to gold. That was a creation so. Maybe I became piano. It is outside the box.
Okay.
It's a mining on a corporate body. It's in at all material time. No. Who if anything to me or a servant of a mining.
Okay.
Even though on the other side, maybe I'm not a shareholder. But shareholders, you know, and no one running directors of the company and the company. So a servant of the company.
Okay.
The OBB says it's a servant of the company. Koye BB. That's a affected company now. A company in the taking the brunt of a unit.
Yes.
O to the mechanism. Now, as I may see it, they say, as I send a yama on my license was soon. So I'm too good. I don't need a KO. Nipa no bas and so on one a bass assassin. I'm gonna invited some assassins no may reclaim that.
Yes.
Until he was invited there to reclaim that. It is Obana said, oh, we are gold in Libya. And yet matter between on and Obano. And then court to Bempah. Now court to separately would to me if it's a facts here mama we na criminalize no near didn't go to prison 20 years.
Yes, 20 years.
It is the analogy, the analysis that the Nomana a judge and didn't need to so the years decision flaw.
And a brand telecomponent friend Henry Okumuno. Or no, Utie Deputy Attorney General Justice Remsaya was say or ye plea bargaining. Or ye plea bargaining in such a case, where ye plea bargaining. Yanuntina state in Owusu no as prosecution witness. Yanuntino a Japadia bia unyanumu excavator or the year Juma and in a manemani bibian wonfa.
Let us say the money political.
Yes.
Because they are looking for somebody. And you hear Bia or testify against the Nipakron. Because and then America say, look, if it comes to that level of judicial dispensation, then we have a big problem. Because the only thing that stands between the legislature making a law say, a man in a short skirt, obey a law, because we pass a law.
Yes.
And the executive also taking people's rights, unconstitutional rights from them. There's generals at the end in term the judiciary. It is a judiciary no enter into that phase, Penetra say the arbitrary issues of power because so bad laws will be done and chasing unnecessary. I am very worried about the way the judiciary is behaving.
Correct. It is still on the judiciary no. NDC wo position no more can be before tribunal. And in fact, we read the constitution also a can regional tribunal. Omo bayin. In fact, omo ye vet Dr. Dominic Ayine. Me kai say na member of parliament for Mensia South. Lawyer na neje ba for wu a. Vet no no ne go back and forth power with tribunal ho. Say baby Ghana ya ba bedream. Be democracy be dream. Literature wo say tribunal system die ye twem. Enti ko munyai wo defend this ade no a ye defend e no maba. Omakwa akoye sa ade na jatum say tribunal system. If Dr. Bamia aye open appeal to president say mo onfa ne nsa enhyase. La wo de woni afikakra. Tribunal system na wo hokwa friend say former president George Rawlings time no na ete say na ade na isi yisu say the tribunal system mo sayaba.
Maka dada etaman sa atam ne yo isua. Enyini ba ye kosku. Enyini hu tribunal system. The entire me course really sa nyoma na ekoso because na me papa so se bia e be bo metu ekumi na asem ne yi because nyoma na ekoso no se ekrofo na pushom ko tribunal ebinum ya sentence ebinum ya yom say ebinum properties have been confiscated nyoma bebri na ekoso until the tribunal is in bad taste for Ghana for because of the ordeal that they went through during the time of Jerry Rawlings that tribunals ne yechu. Now, Argentina tribunal no yes idea babio. Is it because the courts na work room has said? Omontimi nya adwuma na.
Ebia.
And as you need judges enough to a year. But okay, yes, okay, tribunal be cases in fast. The cases in fast it say. Ye di assembling 10 year without going through the necessary legal procedures and the rest of it near ya chill be na go to prison.
Abi only your 40 almost ye do before the tribunal na 49 days. I say 49 days. I see e di assembly we chairman no should be a lawyer. Nipa mi no e kan on e kan ho no almost no betima ye lay persons within the teacher ni ba kon carpenter ni ba kon
the chairman no a lawyer no onye judge onye trained judge and then confirm me no mo kan ho no so no omonye lawyer for it when there's serious legal issue that transcends even the lawyer not to then what happens
ya jelu
near jelu until that is the essence of it until you say the whole thing is worked up in such a way say nipa chichichi ekoso ene nyoma ko bi ko ka bibia ne ache no obi say but grofobia o monso no mo workota ye du o masem de ejao effort to be a government way churning out to put fear in the people, jail people. Last time we were assassin radio make I miss me mate. My artist mo mate nipa NPP before mo 45 43 People 43 on person go through that process
tribunal 49 days
49 days
as when the 49 days
but you see say we of ones and now show so sa MDC for me catch them matter say you will not stay in power forever. There will be a timer you leave power into the things that you set up today no bonus afi na so hwe na ade na eba so sa na chachichu kata omo ya no mo the cause financial loss we fully buy.
Okay.
Only the first person did it too.
President for time.
Yeah, President for time. You didn't need two muna fidi or politicizing it to say he was dead wrong, dead in the water. You know. There is something going on in this country right now. And these things, and you say be a fair is something that was talked about, politicized, campaigned, used as campaign messages. And I manifesto here. President Mahama okaso the tribunal no sorry aba also be chief justice where you know or say a friend saying the election of a prime minister here it will be a thing of the past. Okay I am be won ko ba it will be a thing of the past. It's about that term, I said a thing of the past. NDC for any prime minister, sitting president so Besakwa said the then one near it is hard, you know, cause to take term na papa neka. And I not say when you tia yen coup-d'etat.
And said the opposition time now. And I make a
me reference in say democracy now. Adimiama wo, Mr. President, maybe you free. Na watimi abedi president to Kromano. Afraid also could it ye me in free one. Maybe sans a question when we open letter. Intin masa, there is something going, maybe because Nampenny for what Krom has said. Ye will Krom Hana General is starting in Yoma, Mankare. And I feel starting in Yoma succeeding and on the baby before Frokra. And I feel the Krofoira and Krofo properties confiscated. Sir, arbitrary use of power. I know be a person gaining more power. Not the Yoma consistent with constitutional power. Problematic. And one thing I'm support to Johnson see Dunketia.
Who support the saying? Because
me support to Johnson see Dunketia because no the name says I take term no and ye good Emma you crew.
I said any you go back and this for General Secretary Akwa friend say.
On the road because fancy.
Yes, one.
But you need to mean support the BBS all their narrative to actually. After all the time of AFRC and PNDC, General Rollins decided says here called a republic.
Yes.
Into a free constitution. Until it was on the back. 1992 constitution was on the back of General Rollins, which now became NDC's reign. I said, Ketiano John Mahama, Omunina president, they were all part of the PNDC group. And normal they buy. What pushes they say the same. They are going against the same party that brought the 1992 constitution, which truly it has given us a consistent governance.
Yes, since
92. What the mechanism? That's given a system government to obi the way we need also now for year you say be over transfer check they say in the next 2 terms, you know, at least 2 terms and now 1 term no beko now will be so aba. Now what is coming in is a new creature which is saying say okay yen in free ho yen money pa 2 terms in free ho. Therefore what will happen to those of them who have been waiting? I'm going to prepare myself to take the presidential position. What will happen to them?
I said, one also contest.
Precise contest. So, because I said, party that do, but I say, 2 parties.
Yes.
And now, irrelevant. There's a likelihood so be president. 2 pair. And you know, say. President, the sitting president, the NDC, Nima. Where do I see people from? There have been just almost my use of Benina and Omutimima. I just say, train president. Now, president, I call. So, Basanko 4th term. Once you break his eye now, and one way into consistency, a bit my transfer, a bit my but I incumbent, so incumbent, the Yenim. Incumbent, sir, a way or to maintain yourself in power. Says your matter, ye chiching crofwe. Said your culture, ye no man, your money. Ye nim give a sea. Sat time, no. Ye nim. NPP media be feel say penyifo mo Ghana no asofo penyifo any citizens businessmen and the rest of it na o man ni sheki a munyina mu sheki bi ye hu bi da papa ne friend Junior Jesus ye hu ye
let the blood flow
ani nyoma na koso me do sa point ni nkoye bibi foforo na se ya no mon kasanche president say sa de no shane fi na yim na constitution ni adwuma sa de tie no na obi a mfa ne to Ghana mfa ne to maprena wenchi bi ankoba ba bia
so far honorable council yi president Mahama bai we yi chief justice edi without any justification.
Yes.
We yi nedi what the new chief justice about yeah and NDC for man TV kura where the crowd was chief justice ejinem NDC ni ebi asiwu the chief justice ejinem no omudi say me honestly na me say dem say chief justice to me engage in such social activities. This may be the first time yeah babenya chief justice or virtually like a socialite yeah babenya bisa me de na me hu bi da yeah chief justice edi and what the different person aba what the tribunal system also eba was a 2/3 majority parliament and eventually no all arms of government no wafa
pa who say the speaker is NDC. The president is NDC. Chief Justice the mean to make us NDC. Because already
Miss Rosa Meka.
It make us NDC.
Miss Rosa Meka the best Meka.
But he said your okay and also just say one party is controlling all the arms of government. Now the arm of government that can stop a president from whatever he's doing. So we must they want to be unconstitutional. And as a friend is saying, said Omo pass a tribunal tribunal and tempted away. They bit must stop who say unconstitutional no. The judiciary. As I say, no, we are the judiciary, no, so I could say, a party back on some. But I Chief Justice, they made a meeting, Chief Justice, no. Or a member of NDC and I'm not sure. So a member of NDC, but obviously it's an NDC president now. Appointing but naturally, and are part of the judges in general, because of the possibility of being you said okay, Ubabe case be nani pabi case nima. Yes. Efficacy because you have a personal relationship with this person.
Yeah.
It normally no and reserved. Judges no, reserved. Go to social programs.
Party weddings.
So there be to me attaching it to any decision that was made which has a relevance to somebody that he shook hands with at the party or spoke to at the party or that kind of thing. Intermediate, my advice to the Chief Justice, hey Papa, very, very important because when you say Chief Justice there, against he deserved to be a Chief Justice. And young farmer. But my advice to him says push it back from those kind of activities, said the Supreme Court in the position would not be tainted with
Many High Court judge be Eddie Kobo. In fact, a brother Chief Justice calls a no Ewukumasena, washes one president in Mia. Na Atwa Basakomu, in fact, walk Okrana Udinechi as a will be friend. And I watch. I feel like Chief Justice Jinaho air check where train is Bessie and Kona. A BB said, High Court judge back could be no limiting for us. Gordon. If it's all High Court judge, what Kai said. 3 major social activities and were here highly involved. Was a back on a bad war warrior. Back when bad was a year baby, a cost would fee, and so was a down Cobejumbi, and our partner Ebia, a memorial service, no, or Koya, and Pomusa Damiampo, not better fee, was a bad war warrior. Or more ya buja with few abundant who wants it to what hall, and I now for the buy out my bad living room. I say it is not out of anything somewhere, sir, just to say and conform. I say, wouldn't we wait, what down for new way, in the same way?
The only question may be son say, supposing say a president in Nia, no, yet in the case, and I could do Supreme Court, and yes, the assembly. Put some your cancer see. Chief Justice Obetrembiana, and that's what set up panel now.
Not even Supreme Court to put. Says Chief Justice said, was one high court cases. No, one was said judge the court.
And you obey acting in his capacity as the Chief Justice, first the case. No, that is the problem. And maybe a Bishibiano, yes, because of maybe a bit free activity acceptable. For example, last night in Kanomu Bisama about diasporans now, for some person be contesting. I hold the public positions.
Dual citizenship.
Yeah, dual citizenship. No, say dual citizenship. No, say I say two hearts. We allegiance war. Krobako, advance England, and our allegiance is Ghana. You don't question business and national security, and a very important state secret is revealed to you. The question is, when it comes to a point where England says, Massa, we need that information. Now Ghana also said, Massa, you don't have to release that information, it's a secret. That person, what will he do? Because I sense of allegiance and we don't want to put that person in that
tight corner.
Yes, for him to make that decision. Because your decision is release Yama a year. Your friend is
England
and not just with Ghana.
What be true.
Ghana for soon I come what's now. And you know, at that level, well, dual citizenship, not just you are in two minds. You are in you cannot hold that position. You have to be indigenous, full-blooded Ghanaian. It will be back as because I'm some Ghana for there be among none can't say among citizenship of Ghana tainted because a citizen of another country.
Yes.
A citizen of another country's allegiance. It's Sana's Chief Justice Semayakin. Sana Tier, who could trunk a communal who so be fraternized, say pet. Then the chronic case bape, yes, a recluse. Those who are Chief Justice, I wish judges say what Ghana in now. So. Until a be impede. Where and after a created situation, some of us we have good relationship with President Owusu for there. And they said, yeah, we be push the president agenda. President should be our agenda.
Of
because
course.
He wants certain laws to be made so that he can do certain things. If you are not law now, person, I don't know, person, you pushing, and you're constitutional. How can you stand firmly and say, I did how be in your constitution to me? It will be difficult. What did I make say? Until the last time, make say the election, the appointment of a chief justice should not have anything to do with the president, a certain president.
Because, but who will do that?
Well, we can have a system. We can have a system in place. At the end of the day, that system will churn out a president.
A chief justice.
A chief justice, yes.
No, but they said lob countries still now no president now appoint chief justice. Chief
justice they are appointed to American. Aje wewu. Yeah, the next Supreme Court to American 9. Nebwa. Aje ba ko ewu ansa ya appoint ba ko foforo.
Yes.
And as aje ni ba ko no kra so ma yare ntia de mitimi ye biom ntino. Me pese me resign. That is a more permanence. Ma will make your decision without any.
I just say bibi
pa. Independence of the union secured. But I have said, yes, at the age of 70 woko. What did the American say? At the age of 70 woko.
And one year, what is why you not been another John Mahama as president because of promising a war opposition. Say I was a judiciary no. Yeah, people. As I catch this for say, and this lawyers say, I won't prepare now. Don't be court to call as judges.
Yes, but is that how? Is it the process for getting judges into high offices and stuff? Into the normal baby kosu. Kosu we krum has to say. You need baby a kwakopim. And you know, the only thing about social is okay in the next 2 years, never trouble. Ya to aba ebia obi foforo na beba nje bia nipa kro ne besesa the way things are being done. But I say there's a stark change from what used to happen for the last 8 years now. NPP war power and it's 2 years of this.
No. Even a brand now, President Mills wo and John Dramani Mahama as vice president in the Kurempo. Who compare, you know? And even when President Mahama became the president between 2012 and 2016, huge contrast.
Yeah.
But because say yaba no. Honestly speaking, man kana me boa. Me nyɛ that ayi sa comfortable. Wo so no pa kwa mpo na wo hwe wiem a say dark clouds be ewo wiem ya ehunu nipa bi anyway abusa fonti aha a movement television na yedi enkomo betremu na wo hwe no say ha say di ye say da entrance ni musada but anyway special edition na see didi enkomo ni nya education ni nya more insights into any mana ekoso me ne senior citizen legal luminary so any TSC mo lawyer Charles Owusu Yuana and yet TSC. In fact, what the sign lawyer for lawyer couple a man Nasha Cathedral. We bidding this week, Matisse Yakasa. Pastor Mesa Utabel.
Wakasa and Rakrabico program be or no Pastor Utabel.
It's Yebaho. Yebaho was Yana. It's young go straight away and a real fee.
This is what came down done.
Yes, I example as well. It is a Nasha Cathedral. It is a last views of USP. Now, next me call report me ho USP as part of bail conditions. Me call na asofo mpanimfo yeah ebi call retirement e was of dinum no me be 8 asesen na omote office back be reception ho adan ya yesi omo ba USP anesi da na me raho pa na me raho
am say na me hope
me so be suspect na me raho pa me hwempanifo etete ho no mo na me se bone be no maya OSP so omra na oma betna ho wonya ready na mpanifo eti ho ye mpanifo bi se bi afekwa no bi ko ni BP aduro ene ni sugar aduro ni sa ne manema no na I felt so bad. Doesn't mean say be producer obi ye bone ni say yeah doesn't mean say the person cannot account for his still worship there. Yes, I make a name mo share the course it is a lawyer with the boom kakra.
Well, some there as I did we my crusade was so sad because come I'm a farmer as lawyer no. In the beginning no farmer as lawyer actually ya omunya some issues ya no farming. It me share that for documents no that kind. Na me pese me hu senko for my boni bia na especially how they were formed aban sika de ma omo ekwan de fa so de ma omo the omudi sika ne how the contractor was employed, how the friend is saying Babisoti, the consultant, the be shading na
any Ajay and
association. I was surprised, masa. Nobody can do Ushima. Ube who's a haba, maybe I say wa, maybe Swako say wa, but yes, so magnitude. But sorry, Bibia is settled. And the one who said no. The Ekosu na propaganda na Ekosu say national security go say national cathedral go for this kind anya no kure. And it is on the blind side of the citizens of this country, Ghana. It may take it upon myself to my around. Na my engage into my Ghana my baby and I friend is saying akwa friend is saying akwa Kasama president
Phyllis
Kwachu Fusu a document me no a public statement for national cathedral. So I had to do a press conference to rebut the other kind and then no. But more importantly, National Cathedral has gone through phases of investigation. No, first one Shraj Cleo. Shraj.
Wow.
I'm Cleo. And no more call OSP. OSP so say no more do report to be from the time of government by OSP take care of matter up till now. We have not got any report, but medium say OSP has found nothing. And the government could say because that's become an embarrassment to the government. And now from NIB is in the same thing. NIB are phone to me for my because Owusu who say at the end a car someone yen be anywhere woman say Papa Fui as of we said okay I'll be who so much the Omusake Bibia no mark to Mrebi and no my Bibia and Yabia. And the president, assign a government is appointee auditors. So my forensic audit. So by Kayamoki can so my forensic audit. Forensic audit, Romka so we last almost 3 months so we almost start terms around July. I hope baby 3 months so we last year.
Yeah, I remember.
November, no some come baby. November, I'm going to me and Yamba. Yeah, by December, I'm going to me and Yamba. I feel the Omo Baya, almost see I saw no National Cathedral Board, no, and sign an indemnity clause.
Saying,
and I'm saying no. We will not sign any indemnity clause because indemnity clause nature say report to normal the ban say no correct intimacy you.
Hey,
and any indemnity clause no. It is a report to your finance and I'm saying no, we never sign because are politically motivated. It is clear. It you need the more day back.
What's indemnity clause?
And I've been so I can fear to be or say report to normal maybe. Buying. And indemnity clause me them I want it PwC for the master mo head wa brochiro.
Price what
also there. Embraye juma papa munim na mo ye decision bi na say ko against yen on failure. We'll take the matter not in this country. We'll take the matter against you in your country. Baby mo you know. Enti aye piso. You know forensic audit na mba. Yeah na dia copy ha. Ya kwa na dia copy no ma keka kan yo maybe dia catch them ade ya supply mo long time ago. My requesting for some information. Yeah, the amount long time ago. Yet my transfer some information. Now we play games and other bay. It you know, I heard now the embarrassment, you know, I heard now could say National Cathedral, you know, Omafa PwC for so Omumra a forensic audit. Still only to for forensic audit in Emma out. The law shed touch audit no more a spot on and clear. But
some reporting the wabot.
And the waboting.
You know you can't say
exonerate
a clear
from any wrongdoing. Now, Minia, it is instructive to notice, sir. Every time I saw a NDC government by President Mahama as a president, we move towards entrenching Islam in this country.
Islam?
Yes, Islam in this country. Number one, or increasing the amount of government sponsor of Nomoko Hajj. 5,000. Government in the area. Also, ye Hajj village. Maybe an Ombefi Ako.
Government.
Or ye Islamic Bank.
Government na ye?
Yes, Islamic Bank.
Ah, really?
Yes.
Government na ye Islamic Bank.
That's why your friend is saying Islamic University. There's some for nipa be 3,000. Our more clergies, our more around almost spreading the information about it. So we call a Legona. Well, it must be a yes one.
And Unifaso Standards Authority, Opsit
Oh, must be yes. Now, you know. The question that I ask myself when I say we are so religious, but also professors so you're Christian, Mr. President. Now so you're so religious. Saying a cathedral no crowd by now between us, so be how do you say you move koso. But what or he was a buapayo, or there are two cathedral, no so cathedral ni move koso. Yeah. Yet we see serious development. Now say all 33 universities, nipa be 7 Islamic schools, Islamic Muslims, nipa be 7 for a conference.
I see.
I sponsored. And the point is, and then Ekoso, yeah, in the churches, they have never sought help from anybody. In fact, the Church of Ghana, that is the total Church of Ghana, have gone to help this country in establishing schools. Most of the schools in Ghana, we have said the Bakubinu was established by the church.
And this school, yes, Roman food.
Yes, Roman food school was established by the church. Hospitals, St. Mary's Hospital, St. Martin's, were all over the country. Apart from that, our parents, and when they were young, became Christians, and so the Christian traditions and customs and the way Christians live their life has has gone into the fabric of our systems and our lifestyle. Into Ukobebia, oh yes, Ghana for them good, Ghana for them dream paho, Ghana from here. It didn't come from the sea. It came because certain people did some work. Now all of a sudden, the only focal unit that will bring all the churches together and bring even people from abroad to come and join us in our Christian worship. President said there be ENC. and na debia na di fufu na but enra me were ko papa
adin
and na ma otabo kan ayi apart from so kind enra and so saka bi enra ajaye say ajaye no aye queen no and 19
I say
yes queen in 19 because of the ejuma oye
KB
yes into no oye say obe explain the National Cathedral in depth how the concept and the way of the National Cathedral nearby. So I can't miss my sending the pro you know my sending my obit program na the way or come up with the way that dino again taking it from our traditions ahemfuche omoche na omo you know omo
apaka you know
there be achine no any you know and no here okay no need the people amafo nyina respect ejirenti yankopon and I say Mr. Otie asema papa ne kana he didn't just wake up this morning one morning and deep and he has understanding also nipa 25,000 can hold program at that place
yes
obia will be comfortable Otie the mechanism and it is the only one in the whole world though. And yet, the whole world, it will be the only one. It will tourist attraction, and the rest of it is on a. It will say all that which was said about the cathedral is a lie. It is not true, and it is so sad.
So sad
that sometimes, even some of the things, our president called the cathedral as
the biggest hole.
Biggest hole.
The most
meanwhile, the president has supported Islam in every way. Article 17 as a president. Because the presidency position is a public office. It's a public office that is supposed to inure to the benefit for every citizen of this country. Every religion and the rest of it. It is all your way, abundance all your way say nama way to media. When the Muslim I saw running country will say the boy. A cathedral is in a cathedral is the former president Yenajuni said cathedral na Owusu is for the benefit of the country and for the Christians. And on yama abuying one AC. Into abuying bema seed money. No supply land no a secretariat na a bayadi. Abaya yani dear. In fact, Pastor Menzo Tabo, if the government pay cathedral need the UBC and rap. Okay. I say cathedral need the UBC. And as a government pay, almost cannot be shame. They are prepared, the church is prepared to refund the money over a period of time to the government. So that they can build their own cathedral and manage their own affairs. Or who I don't say, Tamo Tia Asama Papa de Kai, now I was here good.
They said Dr. Meswota, he was one of the
but also Tia Sama Papa ne Kano. Now I was say good. And to say cathedral we have to build it. And we will build it. So if the government thinks say will say Sikana or the shame on person the shame will be and then the church will find that money and give it to the government so that they can continue the end the trustees. Mukita vision. Mukita the contractor and the restaurant, they should continue to build the
Mamenti adigito we say furthermore. Last week Kremunibi Ebeka asimbi mintimi fama no enka en repeat chief imam issue statement a condemn ade no chief imam spokesperson nasa chief imam wa condemn ade no ni spokesperson Sheikh Arimi yaw wono so abekasa na so comfort wose bebe yetie Tia Christopher ne kramofo ya kan bomu a wantwantwi bia ni yentem no aden na sa panyum tibeka sa asem no na even though waba apologize no wo mu call on IGP the national security so monche no wakan wase sa asem wakan na ebedi binim timu dem na enkofo bi
ma the basis
okay
who say jihad Muslims jihad is declared by an imam.
Okay.
And yet the highest authority jihad. Now declare jihad now.
Holy war.
Holy war. Yes, you be able to war ni bibia na ubefam wewu. ubeko heaven say
ekebofo de no
ekefo de no ho na wako ware virgins to
wako ware virgins no
say the oza no oka say you have a benefit of you know ade no ye say o declare holy war and then oh yes
to petra ko ware sa virgins
o penat owu mas holy war ne bana akwa it nyese bi oka ne keke odimnate your cars asem but this is good and very very perfect for national chief imam which I mean personally.
Yes.
I just no take his and your money. Now he's very even national cathedral national
contribution
made contribution.
Yes.
And then he said the other person now body.
Sheikh Aremiyawo.
May expect to say most to network a country and omunyina eba bekasa because when you look at the infiltration of projects for Islam now, somebody might be tempted to say, but the infiltration of the, I wouldn't say infiltrations, are the development of Islam, it is their religion.
Yes.
And they are also Ghanaians. The constitution gives them the right to develop their religion.
Of course.
And they can seek help from the government, for government to help them to be able to develop their religion. So that's why I'm not against the government building or a university,
yes, and as
a Hajj village, And even these are the things that will help our brother Ghanaians who are Muslims to be able to develop. Fair enough. The problem that I have is on this side, Christian side, and the only thing that Christians have asked is a national cathedral. No. What a problem in terms of I don't know what say friction be but the person advising said there's no friction.
And for be entertaining feel.